Good evening. Hello. Wednesday. New stream, new game. Well, not new game, going back to the game I was playing before. This is really loud in my headphones. Yeah, I think it's pretty loud for you guys too. Let me turn that down a bit so you can hear me. How we will do it. I'm going to move that window over a little bit. There we go. How's it going? We had a weekend of Monkey Island. Sunday and Monday. Brilliant game. I mean, I played the special edition. Jesus, am I the only person who sits here and the moment they sit down they start streaming and they absolutely forget what the fuck they were talking about? Just words just fail me completely. I've forgotten to open a window. Bear with me 1 second. I need this window over here on this screen, like so. Where's the game? There's the game. Job done. We're gonna carry on. I don't think I'm too far from the end. I think I'm quite far, but not too far from the end. So let's just head straight into it. We shall load that autosave. Now, I got this note, didn't I? I wanted to show it, and I thought about this after the stream, after the last stream. I wanted to actually show it to Jess, who's like the leader of the cult.
Hey, Norman?
Yes?
I didn't.
I'll see you later, Norman.
I don't recall
May
clicking.
death come for you swiftly, Amy.
That was a bit loud. Right, I want to show that to Jess. See what she makes
Hey,
of it.
Jess? Does this mean anything to you?
Where did you get that?
Raven brought it to me. I know that sounds ridiculous, but...
No, not at all. That painting, it's
Such an amateur.
This is clearly a sign from the Reaper.
I'm not quite following here.
18 years ago, I was keeping my friend Wilson company while he was on a lottery job for Tiberius. He had been sent to fix a water pump, and the ruins of the building it was in had a copy of that painting. When he had finished the job, I asked him to get it for me, and...
And?
Apparently, Wilson had green lung, but hadn't told me. He said he was getting the vaccine for his sister. I saw a Raven right before Wilson collapsed. The Reaper appeared shortly after. He came to claim Wilson's soul.
Claim Wilson's soul. It's literally, I sit down to stream and my phone goes
It
off.
was in Sector 67, in a collapsed building next to a parking lot.
Huh.
Ooh, Steam
It's a long
sale.
shot, but it might be worth investigating.
I'd have
Can
to
only
check that
hope
out.
the Reaper visits you so you may find peace.
Yeah, thanks.
So I need to... Right, that's what I wanted to do. I now need to go and find the building she was talking about. I think she mentioned talking to Nelson. I want to go just there. Yeah, isn't Nelson in the market district? By the well. And I'm going to show him the page. I mean, Nelson's more like the Messiah. Hey, Nelson, old buddy, old pal. What do you make of
Nelson,
this?
Does this mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That page is from one of my art books. There was a young lady here several years ago who was reading it, and when she got to that page, she became very upset and tore it out. Ran off, screaming about the Reaper. It was very odd.
The Reaper?
Yes, I think she said something about having seen him. As I said, it was many years ago. It's difficult to remember.
Is he talking
That's
about
fine.
Jess?
Thanks for the information.
Okay. Now,
Attention citizens. Anyone with information regarding the whereabouts of one Amy Weller is encouraged.
they're on the hunt for me. Right, I'm going to go check out that new location, which is...
Feels like only half the stock is...
Sector 67. Right, what we got in here? Oh, truck, car, court.
Doesn't look like he's been here that long. Poor guy. I don't think I should get too close.
Probably a good idea.
A Dunstan Algonquin. Cheap and reliable, but not the most fun to drive. Or so I've heard. Nothing useful. Looks like all the oil leaked out of the engine a long time ago.
Okay, what about that truck?
Huh. An old German model. The aristocracy must have missed this one during the purge. Picked clean. Not surprising. The parts for this were rare even before the bombs.
Oh, what's this? Junk pile.
It looks like an old record player.
Can I pick it up? Some leaves.
It's sad to see a nice machine just left to the elements like this. Nothing useful hidden underneath them.
Okay. That looks like a coin, but obviously it isn't. Screw. Turntable and a record arm.
Completely ruined. It's still in surprisingly good condition.
Eh?
It's of no use to me. This is still in really good condition. It might be worth having.
Record arm. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else I can do there. Is there more to this area? There certainly is.
Just another victim of the wastes. Looks like he's been here for decades.
Aha!
This corpse is missing its left arm. I wonder what happened to it. I really hope I don't end up like this. An old water pump. Kind of reminds me of the reactor in Sector 82. It seems to be running fine.
Right.
There she is. Lady Twiner.
Twiner. Okay, a closer look. Oh, I can have a look at her eyes.
There are a couple of weird bulges here, as though there was something hidden behind the eyes. It definitely feels like there's something behind the canvas, but I can't rip it with my bare hands.
Okay.
The face is incredibly lifelike. I almost expect her to start talking to me. What's wrong with her eyes?
Okay, so I need to cut through.
It feels pretty smooth. I don't think this is an original version of the painting.
What do I have that I could probably cut through canvas with? I've got that piece of shrapnel. Would that? Ooh. That's a big piece of shrapnel. Eyes. Aha.
This can't be a coincidence. Someone is leaving me a trail. I wonder what this key unlocks.
Can't remember if I've noticed any locked doors that I haven't been able to get through.
This symbol looks familiar. Where have I seen it before?
Is that the Ministry of Science? Okay, is there anything else left to do here?
Nothing useful.
Okay, I think I've got everything in this area. Head out. Right. There's still that train at the salt flats that I can't get into because the door won't open. Oh, and it's got the symbol on it. Just here. Right, okay. So if I try the door...
It's locked. How
Locked.
odd.
Okay, how about I use the key on it? Will that work?
Fits perfectly.
Nice. Open the door. Right, this is new.
What
Okay.
was that noise? That thing looks really old. What are those doing in here? These look like the types of books Nelson collects.
Alright, what about this fire extinguisher?
It's no good. Looks like it all evaporated quite a while ago.
What?
The sign
Cabinet
on
here?
these says, "Do not store anything heat sensitive inside."
Okay.
There's nothing in there but dust.
Nothing in there at all then.
Looks like this is where the bulk of the controls are.
I have to get the train moving.
Interesting. Looks like some kind of manually controlled fuel regulator.
What else is in here? Control panel.
Looks like this is where the bulk of the controls are. I wonder if this is what caused the train to make its final stop.
The emergency brake.
That's where the locomotive's guts are. There can't be anything of much use in there now, though. I can't think of anything I could do with that.
Alright, what about this door then? Can you go through that?
That leads further into the train.
Well, let's go, Amy. Further in. Ah, this area not so well kept.
I don't think I've ever seen them grow so lush indoors, or anywhere for that matter. A footstool. Is there really a need for comfort in a place like this? It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, would you wanna tip? Yeah. I don't know.
It's beautiful. Looks like some kind of storage hatch.
Okay, can I go in it?
There's a little plaque on it that says McNulty Hatch Corp. It's sealed tight. I won't be able to open it like this.
Do I have a key? Oh, I don't have the key. I'll come back to that. Maybe I'll find something to pry it open. Ooh, a record player.
It's blank. I don't need any notepaper. It doesn't look to be in very good shape. That's a lot of books. It rivals Nelson's collection. I haven't got time for reading right now.
Oh, always time for reading.
Someone around here has got a green thumb.
Or a green lung. Ah. Right.
Messing around with this record player isn't my highest priority right now.
Well, maybe it should be.
A few loose books. Nothing really jumps out at me. A bunch of records. I've never even heard of half of these artists.
Can't see that there's anything else to. Oh,
Someone around here has got a
I
green
can't see
thumb.
there's anything else to do. So I'm missing something. Let me go back outside and see if there's anything to do outside. Oh. Oh. Can I not just go out of the... to the salt flats? I guess not. Okay. Oh, hang on. I see something. I saw something hanging just here. Oh, no. I thought I could interact with it. We've got tree, 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 trees. Stool. Can I pick
wish
the
I could
stool
put
up?
my feet up on something, but now isn't the time.
No. Doesn't look like I can pick it up. Oh, notice. What's that? Hatch. Luggage, yes, people know. To unlock it. 251 and a slidey thing. Say, what now? 251 and a slide. I think that obviously that's code to unlock the hatch, but alright, 251. Have I seen anything that I can enter numbers on? There's the control panel at the front of the train. It didn't let me really interact with it. She just talked about control panels. I lied.
I have no clue what this does. I think I remember Dad having this exact same one in his shop.
Nice. Can we take
Would
it?
probably disintegrate if I touched it. This is most likely the horn.
Pull it. Oh, nothing happened.
I'm giving a very accurate reading currently. I can't think of anything I could do with that.
Right, we've got buttons here. 50 Shades of Brown carpet. Yes, hello. It is quite brown, actually. 2020 the game. How you doing? Welcome on in.
You've seen one button, you've seen them all.
Oh, I need buttons that have 2, 5, and 1 on them. Oh, literally press buttons. Okay. What about these
You've
buttons?
seen one button, you've seen them all. Most of the text is faded, but I can make out the words McNulty Hatch Corp at the bottom.
Oh, this is the way into the hatch. There's 2, 5, and 1. So would that be 2, 5, and 1? And pick this down.
Doesn't seem to have done much.
Right, let's have a look at. Oh, I don't have the. It definitely said 251.
Hello?
That's
Nothing.
not gonna work, is it? It's less brown than Primordia. To be honest, I've not played Primordia yet, so it's fairly brown. That's on my list to play. I might even do that one next. You never know. 251. No, not my first Wedget Eye. I played Unavowed was my first one. Then I did the first 2 games in the Blackwell series. I've got to finish that series. So no, this will be my 4th. I'm just going to pull everything.
Doesn't seem to have done much.
Are these buttons?
You've seen one button, you've seen them all.
They're not numbered. Let me go back to that notice. Have you played these, Carpet? And Carpet is the right pronunciation, yes? Let me double check. Or is it referring to the top? Because there are 3 buttons on the top row, 2 on the bottom. Would it be referring to... Press the first button twice, the next one 5 times, and so on. There we go. 5-1. Played them all. Oh, you go to release parties? Nice. I watch, oh, what's his name? Oh, what's his name? Dave something. I watch him stream his dev stuff sometimes. Oh, very nice. Meet the voice actors. I'm only a little bit jealous. I'm a lot jealous, let's be honest. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
Doesn't doesn't seem to have done much.
Wasn't that? The studio's his apartment. Bloke. Nice. I mean, small devs. I guess their studio can be anywhere they've got a laptop these days. Okay. Oh, the artist Ben is in Perth. Nice. Most of the voice actors in New York. I need to find out this code. Yeah, I mean, all of these games, their quality, whether you're into them or not, they're all very well done. 251, and then slide the panel down. But what is the 251 referring to? You're surprised then it's what 451 is that for the numbers, is that a reference to something I'm probably missing? So 2, let's try it this way. 251. Oh, that did it.
I think I heard something coming from the next car.
A Ray Bradbury book. Okay, I will. Fahrenheit 451. Was that something else? But I think I've got the. I think I have. I've never read it myself. I probably. Ugh.
Hold it right there. Keep your hands where I can see them and don't make any sudden moves.
Can I
Now, who
take a drink?
are you and what are you doing on my train?
I'm Amy and I'm a friend.
My name is Amy Wellard, and I mean you no harm. I'm a friend.
A friend, huh? You can't fool me. I know a scavenger when I see one. Lucky for you, I'm not in the mood to clean up any messes today. I'll let you see yourself out, but if you touch anything, you're gonna have to answer to old Betsy here. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on out here, you old flea bag. Ain't nothing too dangerous out here.
Ah, pussycat.
I know. I'll feed you now, you old beggar. Still here, huh?
Yeah,
I got
still
my
here.
eye on you, so don't try anything funny.
No, I'm going to see if I can pet your cat.
He's busy. I'll leave him alone. He looks better fed than most people I know.
Understatement of the year right there.
I thought I was talking to myself. Was I actually talking out loud?
She doesn't look to be the friendly type. Hi.
Hey.
What is it?
Well, I've got the perfect life.
I just want you to know, I've got the perfect life.
Good for you. My life would be perfect if you got off my train.
Maybe not a member of the rebellion then.
Do you live here all alone?
No, I got that fatso over there to keep me company, and it suits me fine.
What happened to your record
Is
player?
your record player broken?
Yeah, I've got an arm.
I accidentally knocked it over a couple of weeks ago.
I noticed you're missing the arm.
Huh. You have one yourself?
I do.
I did a long time ago, but not anymore.
Oh, a
You
record
know,
player.
I'm pretty good with machines. I could fix it for you if you want.
Well, I won't say no, but don't expect any sort of reward for doing it.
That's fine. I'm not looking for one.
Uh-huh.
So, how'd you survive out here?
Surviving in the wastes can't be easy.
Take a look around. I got everything I need here, and what I don't have, I go out and find.
So, you're a scavenger?
No, I don't go into places where people live and take their things.
I'm not here to steal anything. I didn't even know you lived here.
Uh-huh.
Where did you find all these things? I haven't seen living trees.
Wondering
in
what
weeks.
she has that I need.
I didn't
So the
find it
painting
anywhere.
got
It's
me
all
here.
mine. I just carted it all out here when I shacked up on this train.
Where did you come from?
That's really none
Maybe
of your
if I get the
business.
option, I need to ask her about the painting.
What do you know about the Reaper?
The Reaper? I remember hearing some rumors about a guy they were calling the Reaper, way back around the time the plague started. Supposedly there were some burrs that meant he was coming to kill you, but I never ran into him myself. Hadn't thought about that in years, actually.
I'll just be on my way.
Do I need to... So this note, the torn page of the book, led me to the picture. The picture had the key to the train behind the eyes. Maybe I need to show her the picture.
I haven't got time to be looking at your collection of junk, Missy.
Alright, let's have another look at this record player then.
This is just like the one Mom and Dad used to have. It looks like it's missing the needle, but fixing it wouldn't be too tough. It's a little corroded, but it looks like there's a couple of flowers on this plaque. Must be the logo of the company that made this. Still intact. That's good. The phonograph's arm is missing. This is where the sound comes out.
This is where the sound comes out. Right, let's put the...
Fits perfectly. That should work now. A perfect fit.
Right, now talk to her.
Hi.
Hi,
What
I
is
fixed your
it?
record player. Can we put on some funky music?
Your record player's
Some
fixed?
funky tunes?
Is that right? And what exactly are you expecting from me in return?
Nothing. Look, I'm not here to get something from you. Why I'm here has nothing to do with you.
Well, that's how the world works. Nobody does something good for nothing.
Some people do. I think you've been out here so long, you've forgotten humans can be good once in a while.
This world eats good people for breakfast. I don't know what you're looking for, but I hope you find it.
I'll just be on my way.
Alrighty.
So she didn't want to see the note, but it led me to the picture. The picture had keys and a coin. Is this coin? Maybe she wants to see that. You want this coin?
Hey, where did you find that?
Over near
Yeah.
Sector 67, do you know anything about it? I noticed the logo on the coin was the same as on this train.
It's the logo for South Coast Transit. They own this railroad along with the public transportation system in the city. That there is a subway token. Before the blast, people would use those to ride the train underneath the city.
Really? I had no idea there was an underground train in this city.
Doesn't surprise me. Almost all the stations collapsed after the blast. There's only one left standing.
Is there
Where can
now?
I find it?
Exactly
It's
my
not too
thought.
far from the quarantine zone. Just head up Roth Avenue and keep your eye out for the Wallies. The station is right next to it. Be careful down there. There's a whole network of tunnels. Don't want you to get lost.
Don't worry, I'm not planning on wandering around any tunnel mazes.
Okay, so is that all I have to do here then? She's told me to go to the underground station. Keep going up Roth Avenue. It's something about Wally's. Okay. There you go then. Oh, there's another
I wonder if
corpse.
this person died trying to escape the quarantine zone. I can just see the wall that's separating the rest of the city from the quarantine zone.
I don't think I want to
No
go
thanks.
there, no.
I'm sure this was a nice looking place at one point. I can't see any way in from here. I never knew about these stations. It's surprising that the aristocracy hasn't sealed it off.
Isn't it just? Alright, down we go.
It's just hanging there.
Kind of
It's kind
hanging
grotesque.
around.
It's not every day you get to see an underground river. The damage from the blast really did a number on this station.
Okay, so
How on earth did this get down here? I can't reach it.
reach it. Anything to stand on?
Looks like that's the way in. I can't get to it. The river is blocking my path.
Okay, so I need to get something down onto the river, I'm guessing. Got my old trusty crossbow. Let's try and shoot some shit. Stop sign was a good
Can't
start.
just go around shooting everything I see.
No?
I have to conserve
Okay.
ammo.
Fair enough.
I'd really rather not touch it.
What else could we shoot? What's that
Looks
say?
like a place you'd put a coin or something.
Well, I have a coin. I can certainly put a coin there. Anything outside that would help?
I think Wally's used to be a pretty famous department store. I vaguely remember Mom and Dad talking about it. The letter L looks like it's pretty close to falling off.
Can you grab it?
I can't reach it from down here.
I don't know what the L would help me with, but... Got in.
That did it.
I got an L. Woohoo!
This thing survived being shot and falling. I'd say it's pretty sturdy. Kind of big to be lugging around too much, though.
Except it fit in your cape of holding. Right, can I do anything with it here? Can I use it on the river?
There, that should work.
There's a massive L. Okay. Use the coin on the slot, maybe?
Well, it accepted my token.
And go through the turnstile. Yes. Wasn't me.
Great. Another collapse.
We've got a subway map.
Look at that. There was a whole underground train network in this area. Amazing. It's hard to see what's up there from down here.
Oh, go up there then. Ooh. Not what I was expecting, to be fair.
Nice dress. I wonder when that style was last in fashion.
There's...
Still on the rack, though not in very good shape.
What you do with all adventure games, examine
It's
everything.
tangled up around that pile of debris.
Can you grab it? Untangle it?
It's tangled up too tightly to undo by hand. It's wearing the tattered remains of some kind of sports uniform. Nice accessory. Really sells the sporting image.
Do I use a baseball bat for anything? Ooh, hello. I can.
Looks like this person was crushed by the ceiling. What an awful end. These clothes would probably fall apart if I touched them. Not my style. I don't think it's fit to be worn.
Do I need any
don't think it's
clothes?
fit
I
to be
don't think
worn.
so.
Thankfully, it looks like it's been abandoned.
What's up here then? Ooh, hang on. I couldn't get the rope off by just pulling it, but this cut the shrapnel cut the picture. Maybe it'll cut the rope.
A nice piece of rope and a freed mannequin. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Cool. Didn't look like a mannequin down there, but okay. Right, now let's head up. Right, what have we got here?
Seems to
Display
be
case.
full of fishing equipment. An old shop vac. I haven't seen one in ages. I'll bet these are the controls for the elevator, assuming they still work.
That would be handy, having elevator controls next to the elevator.
Dead. Although, I might be able to take a look inside and get it working again. Looks like this is my only way up. It's shut tight. I won't be able to pry it open with my bare hands.
Do I need something to pry then?
can't reach inside the display case. I can't get to anything inside. The display case is sealed.
We just smash the display case.
Desperate times call for
Oh, I
desperate
can.
measures.
Oh, what did I just pick up?
This anchor is pretty
Anchor.
small. I don't think it would work on anything larger than a dinghy.
Dinghy?
Appliances.
Don't have a dinghy. Can I break into this one then as well?
I don't think I'll be needing the vacuum cleaner.
Okay, what about this one down here?
I've done enough damage for now.
Okay.
Not surprisingly, it's empty. I'm going to need something to open up the side if I want to scavenge for parts.
Can I use the anchor on it?
I don't see how that'll help.
That's a no. What about my baseball bat?
I don't think smashing up the refrigerator will do much.
I don't think I've got any
trusty
bolts.
crossbow. It's out of ammo right now.
Okay, what about this shrapnel then?
This isn't in as good a condition as I thought. Only useful part in here is this fuse. I
Take
might
it.
as well
Take
hang
it.
on to it.
Yes, take a fuse. Okay. Can't get into the elevator. I've got no way of prying it open.
These don't look to be in very good condition.
But go and examine them
Doesn't look
anyway.
like they're even worth examining for parts.
Fair enough. Do a proper examination down here.
Too late to help now. Doesn't look like there's anything useful on the body either. Not my style. These clothes would probably fall apart if I touched them. I don't think it's fit to be worn. Nothing on there worth taking.
And nothing else in here then. Is there two mannequins there or just one?
I don't think it's fit to be
It's
worn.
just one. Alright, let's go downstairs then, have a look down here. And, oh, hello.
Those are some nice gloves it's got on, though.
Gloves? I got me some gloves.
They're not in bad shape. Won't be much use if I need to protect my hands, though.
Okay. Maybe someone wants to see
I'm
them.
glad this didn't decide to collapse 5 minutes later.
There's a
That
stairway
leads
here.
into a dark alcove.
A dark alcove.
Slightly frayed in some places, but overall it should hold up.
I want to go in there.
There's a trapdoor at the top of these stairs, but it seems to be locked from the other side.
Right. Okay, so I'll head back up. Figure out how to open that elevator or lift, as we call it. What can I use to pry this open? I mean, this shrapnel has been useful for all sorts of things.
No, this piece of shrapnel is too flimsy to pry the doors open. If I force it anymore, it'll break. Looks like I'll have to find a less forceful method of getting this elevator to open.
Okay, but can I use it to pry open the panel?
There, that wasn't so tough.
Okay.
Poking around in there with my fingers probably isn't the best idea.
Right then, can you put the gloves on?
These won't help any. They're not made of rubber.
Okay. What about the fuse?
It's still in relatively good condition.
They just pop the fuse straight back in.
I sure hope this works.
Nice. Okay, have a
The
look.
elevator car looks to be stuck between floors. Here goes nothing.
I thought she was going to jump. Oh, was lucky. Right, what we got here?
Bunch
Debris.
of old office furniture, from the look of it.
More debris.
A bunch of old office furniture, from the look of it.
And root through
There's
it.
nothing worth
No?
salvaging here.
Okay.
There's nothing worth salvaging here. That pile of rubble forms a ramp up to the opening. If I could get up there, I'd be able to climb it. It's way too high for me to reach. I'm guessing this used to support the structure before it collapsed.
Okay, can I reach it?
It's way too high for me to reach.
What about if I use the rope?
Not a bad idea, but I can't loop the rope around the girder from down here.
Okay. What if I put the rope on the anchor
Not a bad idea.
and then use that on the girder? Right, climb the rope.
Ooh, that was more of a climb than I anticipated.
I'm well high over the city now.
What is this place? Reminds me of the one in the rebel hideout. I wonder if there was once a raven in there. There's nothing inside except an old birdcage liner. I'd rather not touch it. A sketch of the Reaper. Lots of little design notes written around the sides.
Can I take
wouldn't
it?
want to ruin the drawing.
What else is in here? Oh, there's a raven up here. A
Ugh,
teapot.
looks like it's got fungus growing out of it. Those look to be mostly medical textbooks. I haven't got time for reading now. Reminds me of an old dress-up doll I used to have when I was a kid. I can't think of anything I could do with that.
We've got what apparently
I
looks
guess
like some
this is the Reaper's
screens.
base of operations. Aha! Just what I thought. They're mechanical. Aha! Just what I thought. They're mechanical.
Okay. About mushrooms.
Weird. I wonder what these are for.
Eat them. Take
Weird.
them.
I
No?
wonder what these are for. These look like security monitors. What are they doing here? These look like full of lots of unmarked bottles. I wonder what they're for.
Storing things. What bottles do. It looks like that's all there is.
Anatomy, infectious diseases, biology, quite a collection.
Looks like that's all there is that I can do on the workbench. Oh.
Ah, Amy Wellard. You found me. I was hoping you would.
Who the fuck is
How did
this?
you-
I
Other than the
realize
Reaper.
You probably have many questions.
You do
I
many,
can give
many
you all
questions.
the answers you need. But first, allow me to make myself more presentable.
So you are human.
Yes, I'm sorry to disappoint you if you were expecting more.
I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest.
Who is it, though? Who is it? So you're a doctor. Obviously a
You told me
doctor.
you were a doctor.
Yes, Dr. Edwin Aquino, at your service. I was once the leader of the Green Lung vaccine development team, but after learning about their vaccine distribution, or lack thereof, that quickly changed.
Hang on, you knew about the vaccine hoarding? Why didn't you tell anyone?
That would have started violent riots. It's not fair to begin a civil war when it would end without a cure for the illness. I wanted to say something. It hurt not to, but the time wasn't right.
You didn't think the people deserved to know?
They do, and they will. But not while we only have a vaccine and not a cure. With a permanent cure, the aristocracy's hoarding becomes irrelevant, and the focus will be on eradicating the disease.
I guess that makes sense.
So what's with all the mechanical shit?
Why the mechanical ravens? What do they do?
Rather clever little inventions, wouldn't you say? They have video transmitters in their eyes and audio transmitters in their beaks. I use them as scouts, since I can control them remotely.
Did you make them?
No, someone else did, a long time ago. In any case, they've served me quite well, at least the ones that haven't broken. I have very few left, which is going to be a problem at some point.
Have you been
You've
watching?
been following me with your birds. Why am I of such interest to you?
You did a lottery job for the Ministry of Energy.
That's right. What of it?
You've got the disease. You're fighting to survive. You're clever and resourceful. Exactly what I need.
Exactly what do you need?
Clever,
After I
resourceful.
left the Ministry of Medicine, I began my attempts at developing a permanent cure for Green Lung. It was a long process, which took over 10 years, but just last month, I had a breakthrough and was able to make
This.
Is that?
Yes, this is the cure for Green Lung. I've been testing it and it seems to work, but I need to be certain. Aside from that, I don't have the information necessary to mass produce the cure, though I suspect Tiberius keeps it somewhere in the Ministry of Energy.
So, what is it you need from me?
We're both fugitives, Amy. I can't put myself at risk by going to the places I need to. If I'm killed or captured, my research will have all been for nothing. You can clearly take care of yourself. I saw how you handled things at Rockwall Prison and Willowdale Plaza.
You helped me out both of those times.
I merely provided some assistance. Your survival was your own doing. Now I realize it's a bit much to ask, but your help would be incredibly valuable.
What
not
do you
just to
actually want me
but
to
the
do?
future of humanity.
It's not really much to ask. I owe you my life, after all.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. The main thing I need is to find out where Tiberius is keeping my research on mass production. At some point, I'll also need a subject to test the cure on, so I can be absolutely sure it works. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, you wear strange clothes for
Why
a
do you dress
doctor.
like that?
Intimidation, mainly. The work I do is not exactly looked upon favorably by the government, so I had to come up with a way to make sure I was left alone. The costume is just to make sure anyone who might happen to see me is scared off.
So you knew of the rumors about the Reaper and decided to become him yourself?
No, I'm the one who started them. Creating the image of death personified seemed a natural deterrent for anyone who might get too close.
That's
Thankfully,
fair.
the rumors seem to have spread rather quickly over the years.
You aren't kidding. There's a whole cult dedicated to worshipping you.
Ah, yes, I know of them. An extreme example, but I can't deny it helps my work.
About your subject, can I try the cure?
I'd like to, but it's far too risky. You are one of my greatest assets right now.
You
If
haven't
this
told
proves
me
to
what
have
you
any
actually want me
adverse
to
side effects,
do.
I'll be without your help. Once I can mass produce this, I won't have to be so careful.
Achievement?
How can we find the mass production information?
Ideally, I could use my ravens to go in and locate it, but I only have 3 working ones left. And as you're well aware, Tiberius's tower is huge. It would take way too long for only 3 ravens to scan the entire place without being detected.
Could I take a look at one of them?
Of course.
Who did you say made these?
A friend in the Ministry of Knowledge, but that was ages ago. I know very little about their design.
It isn't too complex, actually. I can fix them for you, no problem.
You can?
Sure. See this bit here? That's the servo, the part that controls the wings. It's worn out, so I just need to replace it with a new one.
Are those common? Would we be able to find one or more in the city?
Maybe that's
I
what it
learned about
wants
them
me
from
to look
working on
on.
toy airplanes
Look
that my
for
friend had when we were
servos.
kids. If we could find some, we'd be in business.
I wonder. Yes, excellent. As I suspected, there's a hobby shop which has remained mostly intact further in the city, and I can see that they have several model airplanes.
Great, I'll go get him and fix your ravens in no time.
Yes, but the store is located in the quarantine zone.
So, I have nothing to worry about. I'm already infected.
You contracting green lung isn't my concern. It's how you're going to get back out. The quarantine zone is designed to keep people from escaping.
If I can find a way in, I'll just have to find a way out, won't I?
Fine. While you're there, see if you can bring someone back with you. Someone who has been quarantined will make an ideal subject to test the cure on.
I'll see what I can do.
Good.
Just invite
Take this
someone
then.
back and say, hey, I got a cure, come back.
What is it?
Yeah, what it was.
Two-way communicator. They used to call them walkie-talkies. We can use them to stay connected while you're in there.
Can you tell me anything about Tiberius?
Quite a bit. I've known him for a very long time. Since before the bombs, in fact. Was there anything specific you wanted to know?
Why is he such a weirdo?
What was Tiberius like before the bombs?
He was the director of the Ministry of Energy. Of course, back then he wasn't calling himself Tiberius. He was just Julian. After society collapsed, he took the initiative to reform and establish the aristocracy. His love for history led him to adopt the alias of Tiberius, as well as insisting the other aristocrats take the name of ancient Roman emperors.
Why does he wear that awful mask?
Anonymity. He felt government leaders are more respected as an institution rather than as people. I can't deny that this approach works extremely well.
Was he always so evil?
I wouldn't call him that. Manipulative, yes. Ruthless, undoubtedly. But not evil. He suffered immense trauma on the day the bombs fell.
Everyone did. Not all of us had the wealth to recover so easily.
Tiberius lost both his wife and unborn child that day. Wealth or not, that hits a man hard. It left him quite mentally unstable, to be honest. His determination to rebuild society
is that what he's got in the
was rooted
jar?
in trying to cope with his loss.
Unborn child?
In a way,
No, that would be wrong.
perhaps too much.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Never mind.
Strange for him to have a soothsayer for an assistant. How is he qualified?
Superstition is a very powerful force. I'm living proof of that. I never had many dealings with the soothsayer, but I believe he came from somewhere outside the city. Tiberius finds comfort in being able to have a channel to the supposed other side. While I don't share his beliefs, I can't particularly fault him for having them.
That's all for now.
Fair enough.
I'll
Okay.
just get to it then.
Good luck, Amy. By the way, that doorway back there will allow you to get up and down the tower much easier than climbing.
An old radio and some kind of electronic music.
Right, so I need to go into the
They've surely been
quarantine
scavenged
zone,
for
find
parts.
someone to bring back for testing, and get the servos from the hobby shop. That's pretty much what we're doing, right? Off we go.
That doesn't look like it's a very pleasant job. Quarantine zone. For a lot of people, this is one of the last signs they ever get to read. A safety sign. Looks to be warning against riding on the back of the trains.
I like riding on the back of trains.
Nice. I think trains used to cross here when they would go in and out of the central business district.
Can I go over there?
Way too dangerous to cross on foot.
Okay, so I need to... Let's speak to this car operator guy.
Excuse me,
Huh? What do you want?
what is it you're doing out here?
Transporting people into the quarantine zone. What does it look like?
Aren't you worried about getting infected?
Well, considering this is a lottery job, not really.
I need to get inside the quarantine zone.
Huh. You know, I think that's the first time I've ever heard anyone say that. Why on earth would you want to go into the quarantine zone? There's nothing in there except the sick and dying.
I'm a scavenger.
I'm a
looking
scavenger,
for
yeah.
some parts I need.
Then take my advice and go somewhere else. No scavenger that ever went inside the zone ever got back out. That's just the way the place is built. You don't look like someone with a death wish, so do yourself a favor and just forget about it.
I need to get inside the
let me
quarantine zone.
in.
So you said, but I still don't understand why you'd want to go in there.
I've got green lung.
Is that so? You look pretty healthy to me.
That may be, but I can assure you I've got it.
Look, my orders are to take people in who are at the terminal phase, and you clearly aren't.
Why don't
So
you
unless you can
pretend I
prove
am?
Otherwise, my hands are tied. Why are you trying to get in there anyway? If I was you, I would avoid telling anyone I was sick.
I have my reasons.
I'm sure you do.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
Okay, so she won't let me across. Can he help me out?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Could you help me prove that I'm
I
dying?
need proof that I'm dying.
A rather odd request.
Yes, but if I'm going to get into the quarantine zone, I need the gatekeeper to think I'm sick enough.
I may have a plan. I just hope you aren't faint of heart.
Trust me, I'm not.
Good. Go out and see if you can find someone who has recently died of green lung. Then use your communicator to let me know. I should be able to help you further from there.
Okay, but how will I be able to tell if they died of green lung?
Look for green sputum around the body and pustules around the wrists. Those are the two telltale signs.
Nice. Okay.
Everything going okay with you?
Yes.
I need to find some bodies.
Slowly, but surely. I'll be in touch.
There were some bodies where the painting was.
Over and out.
Where was that? Where was the painting? The painting. Here we go. Sector 67.
Doesn't look like he's been here that long. Poor guy. Looks like he's got pustules on his wrists, and there's a small puddle of green goo on the ground next to him. This person was definitely a victim of green lung.
Let's try. Okay, let's talk to the doctor.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes. Loud and clear.
Found someone who died of green
I found
lung.
our patient.
Excellent. Where is the body located?
In Sector 67, right near that painting.
I'll meet you there shortly.
He's quick.
Poor soul. Hopefully this site will soon be a thing of the past. Step over there if you would, Amy. I need room to work.
What you gonna do? Oh.
Here, take this.
What?
A severed arm?
Yes. Notice the pustules around the wrist. Those are the telltale signs of the terminal phase of green lung. With some trickery on your part, you should be able to use this to get into the quarantine zone.
Okay. Thanks.
Alright, how am I supposed to use that?
The hand is partly decomposed, and there's pustules around the wrist. I can't believe I'm carrying this around with me. At least it doesn't smell.
Still can't be nice. Okay. Guess I'll go back to the quarantine zone and try and figure out how to... No, I can't. Just showing her the arm isn't gonna prove that I'm dying, because obviously I would then have 3 arms. Use the arm with the gloves?
Maybe this will help.
How does...
The glove actually makes it look like the hand is intact.
Okay. And if I use the arm... Can't... I just use the arm with her, that's not gonna work.
Excuse me.
Yeah? What is it?
Take a look at this.
Oh, jeez. You weren't kidding. We have to get you inside. Climb up on the cart here and let's get a move on.
Did you just think I had 3 arms?
This place.
Well, well. Fresh meat.
I beg your pardon?
Welcome to the quarantine zone, honey. Now shut up. Boys.
What are you...
So, this is how things are going to
I'm being
work,
mugged in the
okay?
quarantine zone.
My guys are going to search you and take anything we like. Once we do that, you don't follow us or ever talk to us again. Curl up wherever you want and wait until you die. Anything good, Honor?
Yeah, a crossbow, radio, baseball bat, a piece of metal, and a severed arm?
Huh. It's always the clean ones that are the freaks. Let her keep her little toy. Take the rest.
Let go of me!
They've taken my radio and I need
Enjoy
that
your
to talk to
stay
the doctor.
while you can.
I wonder what this used to be.
That's not going to help me.
It's still in good shape.
Burning bodies. I need to burn the arm.
Well, I guess this is the best place for it.
Fair enough. Oh, disarmed. Another achievement. Can I go in this door?
Oh God. Another victim of Green Lung. Looks like they've been here for quite some time.
Hold on, go up. What's that? Boobies? What? Oh, could this be the hobby store?
A bunch of sealed boxes containing model radio-controlled airplanes.
Yes, it is. Steal them all. Take
Great.
all the
12
stuff.
boxes still sealed. These servos will work perfectly.
Amy, not you two.
Gordon, what happened to you?
I didn't give my materials to the rebels. Instead, I took the aristocrats up on their deal for food vouchers. When I got sick, they threw me in here without a second thought. I thought I'd be taken care of. I should have at least tried helping Danton. Maybe we wouldn't be here.
Oh
right
dear.
now. Maybe my daughter wouldn't be out there alone.
It's okay, Gordon. I'm working to try to get a permanent cure for everyone.
Ooh.
Permanent cure?
Maybe he
That
can
can't
come
be
with me.
possible.
It is. I've seen it.
But even if that was true, we're stuck here. There's no way out.
I'll find a way. I swear.
Well, as a word of warning, stay away from the old supermarket. This lady named Rita hangs out there, and she's bad news.
Thanks for the heads up, but I've already met her.
Just don't go looking for trouble if you can help it.
Oh, I'm already looking for trouble. I'm gonna be getting more trouble.
Hey, Gordon.
Trouble.
Yeah?
More trouble.
When did they put you in here?
I don't know. I haven't been counting. Seems like forever. Wasn't too long after they put up those posters of you in the market. What did you do anyway?
It's a long story,
stuff.
and now isn't the time. What's the deal with that Rita lady?
I haven't dealt with her too much, but she seemed like a bully. Didn't give me too much trouble when I came in, but then I didn't have much of value on me.
Why would she take people's things? It's not like she can take them with her.
Who knows? Maybe she's a hoarder.
Any ideas on how to escape this place?
Escape? From here? Come on, Amy. The quarantine zone is made to keep people in. Nobody's escaped before.
Denby told me he'd done it.
Amy, Denby told me he sewed his hoodie using Tiberius's wig hair. I know he's your friend, but I wouldn't put too much stock in his stories.
Well, I'm not giving up that easily. I'm not dying in here.
You don't really have much of a choice, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna go, but I'll be back.
I'll be here.
Anything else
Another
to
initial
examine in here?
At least they died together. I guess he wanted to go out on his own terms. Not too much left on it, but there's some kits to put together model cars and airplanes, along with some radio-controlled versions. There's nothing else on the shelf that I really need. A cash register. It's been a long time since this got used.
Any money that I can
Not
take?
surprisingly, it's empty.
Alright, I'll be back for you in a little while, Gordon, once I figure out what the hell's going on.
Last one to die, please turn out the light.
Nice.
Poor man. doesn't look like he went peacefully. That was probably an advertisement once. It's too faded to read now. A Corinth Duke. I haven't seen one of these in ages. I haven't got time to scavenge for parts now.
Why
Maybe
not?
when this is all over. Oh my god.
To ground zero.
That goes further into the quarantine zone. I can see the main blast site from here.
Guess that's where we're going. Foodorama.
Looks like this was a food store once. Can't imagine there's a whole lot left.
Is there anything else around here?
Another resident of the quarantine zone. I can't tell if this person is alive or dead. Another unfortunate victim of Green Lung.
Wonder if we ever find out what caused Green Lung. Or did we already find out and I missed it?
Looks like a tent city for those who weren't lucky enough to find shelter in the buildings. They're empty. I guess people don't stick around too long in them.
Alright, let's have a look at Foodorama. See if there's anything useful in here. Oh.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to follow me?
Hey,
Turn around
Vita.
nice and slow
How you
and start
doing?
walking.
I'm here for my stuff.
Is that right? Well, I guess I could give you back one of your bolts. Do you prefer it in your head or your heart?
If those are my options, I'd prefer it up your ass.
You do remember that I'm the one with
Nice.
the weapon at the moment, right? Now get out of here.
No. Hello again.
You
Me.
again? You're really pushing your luck. If you're so eager to die, I can help you with that.
I need to escape from here. Do you know a way out?
Escape. Huh. The only way out of here is through the dead disposal chute. You'll get your chance to escape through there next month. Just be sure you're dead by then.
Dead
You done asking
disposal
stupid
chute.
questions now? Get your ass out of here.
Maybe that is a way out. Hello again.
You again? You're really pushing your
I'm just
luck.
gonna keep going in and
If you're
out
so
and
eager
talk to
to
her.
die, I can help you with that.
Rita, in a week you'll be dead, just like the rest of us. What's the point of this?
I like stuff.
Yeah, so does everyone else. And when you die, all this stuff won't matter anymore.
You know what else I like? When people stay out of my business. Why don't you mosey on out of here now?
One more.
You again?
Yep.
You're really pushing your luck.
Me again.
If you're so eager to die, I can help you with that.
I'm going. Relax.
And don't come back.
Fair enough, but I know about the disposal. Shoot. Does Gordon know about the disposal? Dead disposal. Maybe he can help me find it. And maybe he can't, but it's worth trying, surely.
Hey, Gordon.
Yeah?
I think I know how to get us out of here.
What are you talking about?
The dead disposal chute. If we can open it, we can escape that way.
That chute leads down to the incinerator. We die before we escape. We might as well just hang ourselves. At least it won't be as painful.
Hear me out. Rita said that they wouldn't be disposing of bodies until next month. Tiberius is not the wasteful type. I doubt he'd allow for the incinerator to be on if it wasn't being used.
I don't know. This
Makes
still sounds
sense.
risky.
It is, but if we can help each other out and manage to escape, you'll be able to see Susan again. If not for me, at least try this for your daughter.
Okay, lead on.
Think you can get it open?
No good. It's sealed tight.
What about that button up there?
It's right
Of
opposite
course.
the
I saw them
Foodorama.
pushing bodies down the chute when I first got here. They pressed that button before opening the door. It's pretty high up there, though. Even if I gave you a boost, I don't think you could reach it.
And there's nothing around we could use to stand on. I think this means I'm going to need to get
My
my crossbow
crossbow.
back from Rita.
Need
I was
me to
just
help you
gonna
deal
say.
with her?
No,
I had my
can settle
crossbow.
this on my own.
Right, so she's going to be over here.
It's probably best to keep my distance.
Ah, she's not here.
Huh, where did she go? Old and dusty. This is an older model than I'm used
He's
to seeing.
in trouble somewhere.
Even though this place is wrecked, the shelves are all decently stocked. I haven't got time to go scavenging right now. This soup expired 19 years ago. Too bad.
I've eaten soup that's older.
I probably shouldn't drink this, but I'll take a jug.
Oh, what did I just pick up? Bag of water. Oh, pregnant
What's
lady.
going on in here?
What? How did you?
I just walked
Rita,
in the
I
door.
saw... Oh, shit.
What the hell is wrong with you, Freddy? You were supposed to make sure nobody came in.
I'm sorry, I was...
I don't want excuses. Just get her out of here.
Oh, I can probably help if you give me your
Hang on,
my
who is
radio
this?
back.
Nobody you need to worry about. Freddy, get her out of here.
Relax. I'll take care of it. Don't get our sis even more upset than she already is.
She's your sister?
Freddy!
Go ahead, try and touch me. See how that goes for you. I'll leave you alone as soon as you give me back my crossbow.
No, my sister and her baby need protecting.
All this stuff? Have you been stealing it to help your sister?
You think anyone else in this rat hole is gonna do it? No, it's all up to me.
If I can help you with your sister, will you give me back my crossbow?
What are you, a doctor or something?
No, but I know one, and I've got a direct line to him on that radio you took from me.
Really?
Yes.
See for yourself.
Yes, I do.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Amy, is that you?
No, my name is Rita. I'm here with Amy. She says you're a doctor and that you can help.
I am, and I'll do my best. What seems to be the problem?
My sister is in labor and my brothers and I don't know what to do.
I see. The first and most important thing you all need to do is relax. I'll guide you through every step of the process, but you'll need to listen carefully to my instructions.
Okay,
Can you put Amy on, please?
sure.
Give me my radio, bitch.
Hey, Doc.
I can't imagine conditions in there are particularly hygienic.
They aren't, no.
Do you by any chance have access to water?
Actually, yes. We're in an abandoned supermarket that's got plenty.
Yeah, I got water.
What about any sort of instruments like scissors or something sharp?
Yeah, I've got a few here.
Perfect. Amy, I need you to boil the water in order to sterilize the instruments. You'll need a container to keep the water in, and some way to heat it up. Do you think you can...
There's a fire outside the
yes.
hobby store.
Good. Put Rita back
And
on
is that
and
a
tell her when to
kettle
go.
on the counter?
Here you go. I'm gonna go see about getting that water.
Okay. Thank you, Amy. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna go get some air. I'll be back.
You're useless. It is a kettle, so I'm going to grab it.
Rita, can I take this kettle?
Whatever helps, go ahead.
It's the collection of stuff Rita has taken off people in order to help her sister. My crossbow isn't on the shelf, and there isn't anything else I need from it.
Okay, so let's go boil some water then. Mind you, why do we need a sharp instrument? Sterilization I get, but unless it's a difficult childbirth, you don't need to cut her. Right, so put the water in the kettle.
I'll just fill it about halfway.
And then put the kettle on the fire.
Ugh, this isn't the way I was hoping to do this.
Okay, I now have boiling water. take the water back to Arita and her sister. Right. Here's the water. Do I give it to her?
Rita, here. I got you the boiling water.
Great. Ricky, take over here a second. Hey, thank you for this. I'm sorry about earlier. I'm not normally like that.
Don't worry about it. You were desperate.
Yeah. Anyway, you kept your end of the deal, so here's your crossbow. I had a couple of bolts lying around too. I figure you can use them more than I can.
Thanks. Before I go, my friend is working on a permanent cure for Greenlung. That's why I'm here.
Say what?
If all goes to plan, we'll have enough of it to cure everyone soon. You won't have to worry about staying here anymore.
You're telling me this now?
It's not like you were receptive to new information before. Just focus on helping your sister. Once I get back, your family will be safe soon enough.
Thank you, Amy. And good luck.
Okay. So I've got my crossbow back and a couple of bolts. Maybe now I can go and shoot the button over the door.
They're empty.
And get,
Guess people don't stick-
and get out of here. Right, so crossbow on the button.
Okay, this is the one shot that really counts.
Nice going.
Right, now open the door.
I think we're ready. Would you do the honors?
Let's get
Thanks for the help, Gordon. I promise this will be worth it.
I believe you. Even if I don't live
But
to see my daughter.
he can escape now
at
with
least I
us.
did something at the end.
Oh, he is coming with us. I was going to say.
Oh no! Gordon, quick! Grab the sides!
Amy, where are you?
Hanging off the end of the chute!
Stay still. I'm coming.
Oh, that was close. I guess I underestimated the Ministry of Energy.
Big time.
That door over there? I think that's the way out of here.
You're probably right. Now we just need to figure out how to get over there.
It's going to be something to do with this body hanging
Looks like
here.
a corpse got caught on a hanging rope. Or maybe that was someone else who tried to escape. It's just out of my reach.
Do I have anything I can use? Anything I have that I could potentially use on the hanging body is my crossbow. But why would I want to shoot a corpse?
Shooting it won't help, but maybe...
Ah.
Right. Here I go.
Amy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Now I just need to figure out a way to get you over here. This rope is still in good condition. I just need to untangle it.
Go on then. Okay, so I have the rope. Can I give the rope to Gordon?
He might be able to get across with this rope, but just tossing it at him won't work. Right. One bolt on a rope. Coming up.
Okay. But now what do I do? Shoot him.
Gordon, watch your head.
Or your feet.
Nice. I sure hope I can do this.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Phew,
Hey,
that was a close one.
easy. Right, let's get out of here. Ooh, a train.
Nice work back there.
Thanks. Do you have any idea where we're going?
Not yet.
No.
But if we're in a subway tunnel, we should be on the right path back outside the quarantine zone. The rest of this tunnel doesn't seem to be blocked off. That's a good start.
Right, what we have here.
A pretty big chunk of debris. I hope these tunnels aren't prone to tremors. It hasn't run in years from the look of it. There doesn't seem to be any way to get inside.
I just walk out and down the tunnel. Hello.
what a relic. People actually used to use these things?
Well, we still use them.
There was a collapse here recently. This rubble hasn't been here very long. It's loose, but way too heavy for me to move on my own.
Maybe
Lost
Gordon
cat,
can help.
Cupcake. Reward offered.
Gordon, can you help me
Gordon?
move this rubble?
Can you help me move that rubble?
I can give it a try.
Okay, on my count, pull as hard as you can.
3, 2, 1, go.
1, 2, 3. Nothing. Damn. We just don't have enough leverage to move these things.
Leverage.
I doubt these have seen much use lately. It stopped at 245.
I need some leverage, so maybe something to heave it a little bit. There doesn't appear to be anything else on this, unless this moves across. Nope. I'll try the previous section. Maybe there's something in here. Hold on. Crawl space.
It's a tiny little crawl space that goes underneath the walkway. No way I'm strong enough to move that.
Gordon, my pal, buddy, friend.
Gordon, could you help me move that debris?
No problem. There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, he's strong.
There's a rusty metal bar in here. Might be good for something.
Might be good for leverage.
Come on, let's keep going.
The two of us couldn't move it, but just a rusty metal bar.
Well, how about that?
You know where we are?
I do. And it's time I told you something.
What?
Remember I said I had seen a permanent cure for green lung? There's a doctor waiting at the top of this building. He's got the cure, and he asked me to find someone who's terminal to be a test subject. I volunteered myself, but I still need to help him get his research for mass producing the cure once it's been tested, which is another issue entirely. I'm sorry I didn't mention all this before, but I wanted to be sure we could escape first. I know it's a lot to take in.
What would I have to do?
I'm not entirely sure. The doctor will be able to explain it to you. We don't know what the side effects might be, and there's a chance it might not even work, but we have to try. Do you want to go through with it?
Amy, you've given me a second chance. I'll do anything to help cure green lung.
Great. It's just up these stairs.
Amy, you're back.
And I brought a friend.
I think I'm really
Come on
getting
in,
towards
Gordon.
the end.
Is that?
Dr. Edwin Aquino. Pleasure to meet you.
You're the Reaper?
You didn't tell him?
I didn't think he'd believe me.
Fair enough. Yes, the Reaper is a persona I created in order to do my work in secret. What's really important is that you've volunteered to test my green lung cure. I cannot thank you enough, and I'm sure the entire population will feel the same way once they've been cured.
So what is it you need me to do?
I'll explain everything, but first, there's another matter I need to take care of. You said you were able to get the servos?
I was.
I've got him right here.
Good. How long do you think it will take to repair the birds?
Less than an hour.
Excellent. I'm going to take our friend into the next room and get him started on the treatment. I'll be back in a while to see how you're doing.
Okay.
I mean,
get
he
to
could
work.
just be taking
Follow
Gordon
me.
in the back room and slitting his throat, for all I know.
I think that should do it.
Perfect. We have one Raven for each floor of the tower. We should be able to locate my research in no time.
How many floors are there? 6, 7, 8. That's 8 ravens, 9 ravens, 10, 12, 13. 13 ravens must be 13 floors.
And now we watch and wait. Aha, there. Through that window. Can you see?
Yes, a bookcase being guarded.
It's on the 36th floor. Now we just have to determine how you're going to get into the tower.
That shouldn't be a problem. I know someone who's pretty good at figuring out ways to sneak into government buildings.
Then
Really?
I wish you luck, Amy. I'll be keeping
Who
an eye
knows
on
that?
the Ravens. If you need anything, I'll be here.
Alright. I'm going back to the Ministry of... So I've got the Reaper's Lair, Cathedral, Train, Reactor. Wait, there's no ministry. Who knows how to sneak into government buildings? Danton, maybe? He should be here at the reactor entrance. She's just standing there waiting for me. Hey!
Danton,
What is it, Amy?
I'm breaking into Tiberius's tower. Can you help me?
Come again?
He's got the research to mass produce a cure for green lung. We have to get it.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure?
Yes.
I've been working with the doctor
No.
who developed it. He used to work for the Ministry of Medicine, but when he found out they were hoarding vaccine, he went rogue.
Sounds like a good man. Why haven't I heard of him before?
Oh, you
Surely
have.
you've heard of the Reaper. He created the disguise to work in secret.
This is perfect. The opportunity to strike is finally here.
Danton, wait. She tells you the Reaper is a doctor, and you're just going to spring an attack? We don't have enough men or supplies to do this safely. We could lose everything.
If we don't act now, we've already lost everything. How can you say no? We'd thwart Tiberius and cure Greenlung in one night.
Because we can't do it. Danton, this isn't a game. People will die.
You think I treat this like a game? It's because of me.
Both of you, stop! No wonder this revolution hasn't gone anywhere. What would we need in order to mount an effective assault on the Ministry of Energy?
We need to find an access point to sneak in. Going through the front doors would be suicide.
Okay.
Some way of approaching the tower from above, or even underground, would be ideal. We also need to find a way to lure the guards at the base of the tower outside.
Yes, that's perfect. If we distract them, we can ambush them and weaken their defenses.
Okay, so a way in and a distraction.
In a
I'm on.
distraction.
Good. We'll begin preparing the troops.
So we need a distraction. What do you suggest?
My thought would be to have a group of people show up. That would keep the guards' hands full while we close in on them.
Yes, I like that idea, but we can't spare any of ours. We need them for the ambush.
Group
If you know
of
a bunch of
people.
folks who'd be willing to demonstrate in front of the tower, that would certainly
The
be an
cult
option.
might be up for that. Okay. Maybe I'll go speak to Jess.
Do either of
way
you have
in?
an idea on how to find a way into the tower?
The more I think about it, it seems like a better idea to get in from underground. I know there
Okay.
used to be a system of tunnels around the center of the city before the bombs. I don't know how accessible they are now. If we could
Those would
find
be the
some
underground
working
tunnel.
knowledge of those tunnels, we'd be set.
Okay. Well, the woman on the
Just let me
train,
know.
she was the one who told me about the underground
If you need a
tunnels.
place to hide, you can
Or the
always
underground
go.
railway. So maybe she can help with tunnels. Maybe the cult can help with a demonstration or distraction. Okay, well, I'm here. Let's go visit the train lady first.
So you're back.
Yes, I'm back. From outer space.
Excuse me.
What?
Is there underground access to the Ministry
Do you
of
know if there's
Energy?
underground access to the Ministry of Energy?
Of course. One of the subway lines ran right underneath the tower. You're not planning on sneaking in there, are you?
Might be.
I am, actually.
What on earth for?
It's a long story, but I need to get something from inside, and I can't go through the front door.
Huh. Well, I'm not gonna ask any questions, but if you're set on it, give me a second. I'll be right back. Here you go. It's not to scale, but if you follow this map, it should take you to where you want to go.
Thanks.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I'll just be on my way.
I hope I know what I'm doing. Okay, so I got a map for underground. If I go speak to Jess, who should be at the cathedral, all my locations, they're disappearing one by one. Right, Miss Jess.
Hey, Jess.
What is it, Amy?
I think
was
I
wondering
can
if
help
you and
you.
your flock could help me.
Of course, Amy. What do you need?
I need to get inside the Ministry of Energy, but to do so, I'll need a distraction. Would you be able to provide one?
A distraction?
Yes. I was thinking if you could stand outside the tower and play music or chant or something.
You disappoint me, Amy. I thought you were better than that.
I didn't mean to offend you. I just thought...
I'm sure you did. In any case, unless the Reaper himself provides guidance on the matter, I won't see my people used as a mere distraction.
I see. Have a good day.
May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
Okay, so unless she gets a sign from the Reaper, I need to go and talk to the Reaper. Do I still have the... Oh, I might as well just go straight there and talk to him myself. Hey, Mr. Reaper fellow, Mr. Aquino.
Hey, Doctor?
Yes?
Is Rita's sister all right?
She's fine, as is her son. You did well in helping them, Amy.
Wait.
Rita sounded very grateful.
Hopefully they'll be able to get out of there soon.
Yes, hopefully. The quarantine zone is no place for a child.
Can you come with me to the Cathedral of St. Stephen?
What for?
The Reaper cultists aren't cooperating, and I think you might be able to talk some sense into them.
Is this a good idea?
Yes, I think it's about time they realized the truth about things.
Fair enough. I'll meet you there soon.
Okay.
Jess,
Is
are
the
you
Reaper.
busy?
We just finished our noon prayer. What is it?
I need you outside right now. Bring the others, it's important.
If this is about your request, use us as a distraction.
Please, just trust me. You and everyone else here, you need to see what's outside.
Fine. Acolytes, Sister Amy has something she wants us all to see. So, what is it we're supposed to see? It's the Reaper. His worship. He's finally here for us. Oh, blessed day.
Please,
surprise.
Your Worship, take me first. I am ready to die.
It will be an honor to die at your hands, your worship.
Enough!
It can't be.
It can, and it is. I'm very sorry to disappoint, but you've all been worshipping a doctor in disguise.
But how can that be? Everyone dies when you're near.
My name is Dr. Aquino. I developed a cure for green lung by studying those who have died from it. This outfit was only intended to scare people away. I had no idea it would have such an effect on all of you.
I saw you. You were bent over Wilson's body. He had just died. You took his arm.
Yes, I remember you. You stared at me, and I was afraid you would approach. I am sorry for the trickery. I had no idea this would happen.
So what do we do now? I was ready to die with you, you imposter! Just kill me! Kill me now!
Everyone, just stop! Don't you get it? He has a cure for green lung. Nobody has to die anymore. Nobody!
She speaks the truth. All I need to cure everyone are my research notes from Tiberius's tower.
We need help sneaking inside. If you can help us distract the guards, we can do it and get what we need.
If we distract the guards, we'll probably die there. How can you tell us we have hope to survive by doing the most dangerous thing possible?
10 minutes ago, you were praying for death. Why not die helping your families, your town, yourselves?
Jess, you've led all these people to believe that there's something better after death.
Whole
And that there's
building
a promised
to,
land. Why not help the world we live
you
in?
know, to a sort of crescendo style finale.
I'll do it.
Wonderful. Then meet at the Ministry of Energy this evening. We'll do all we can to keep you safe. Amy, I'll see you once you've gotten my research.
Count on it. Thank you all. I'll see you tonight.
Right, I suppose I need to go back to Danton now that I've sorted out a distraction. Well, I can only go one place. Now that I've sorted out a distraction and a way in.
What is it, Amy?
I've got everything we need to assault Tiberius's tower.
Are you absolutely sure?
Positive. The Reaper cultists will provide the distraction we need, and I've got a map showing how to access the tower from underground.
Excellent. We have no time to lose. Bruce, go get Amy those bolts from the weapons cache. She'll need as many as we can spare.
I really hope you know what you're doing.
Don't mind him, Amy. He doesn't fully understand the importance of this opportunity. You've done well. Soon, the aristocracy will be remembered as nothing more than a bad dream.
Here, this should be enough to keep you safe.
Thanks.
Good. Bruce, you'll lead the ambush team. Amy and I will follow her map and enter the tower from below. Once the distraction is in place, I want you to unleash hell. The aristocracy must feel the sting of our blades.
Don't worry, we'll have you covered.
Good luck to you. I look forward to celebrating our victory.
Likewise.
Here, according to the map, we should be right underneath the tower.
I can't see any way to get inside.
There has to be. I'll have a look around. It's still on. I guess it's connected to the Ministry somehow.
Just see if I can interact with everything.
We're definitely not going that way. Danger. Do not walk on the tracks. Risk of injury or death. I hardly think that applies anymore. It seems to be connected to the ladder. I can't reach it. There has to be a way to get up there. I can't reach it from down here.
Well, I seem to be a good shot, so maybe...
My trusty crossbow. I've got a lot of bolts.
A lot of bolts. Okay. Where are you going? Come back. Let's use the crossbow on the button. Or switch, as they're calling it. Ding!
Nice work. This should be a good way in.
Are you ready?
Yes. Head up and see where the trapdoor leads. I'll radio Bruce and make sure everyone is in position.
Right.
What floor did I need to go to?
Rejoice,
36th
rejoice,
floor?
for the Reaper is near. Soon this life will be but a memory, and the spoils of the Promised Land will be everyone's for the taking. Brothers and sisters, join me in adoration of our Savior.
Here now, this is private property. You'll need to take your celebrations somewhere else.
Waving their hands in the air.
But, brother, our mission is to spread the word of the Reaper across the land.
Be that as it may, you are not allowed to gather here. Please disperse at once.
Ah, you are fortunate. You will soon know the Reaper. How I envy you.
What are you...
What the? Sounds like some kind of commotion outside. Come on, we'd better check it out.
Ooh, right in the floor. Hello.
Inside the belly of the beast at last.
Okay,
Disgusting. We'll have much to change when we come into power. Right. Enough dawdling. We need to get moving. Lead the way, Amy.
I wonder how long these'll last.
well, we know how to go up. We can go
Now is not the time
down
for
that
destruction.
corridor.
Come on, the elevators are this way.
Ooh, there's a guard.
We're getting through that elevator. I suggest you surrender now. Fine. We'll do this the hard way then.
Can I help you out and just shoot him? Ooh. Ooh. Fuck.
Thanks for the help. It
That
was
was-
a tough one.
That was
Don't
in the...
mention it. Brutal.
Yeah. Brutal.
It's the Constitution that was drafted in order to form the aristocracy.
We'll light our victory cigars with this. The time to destroy the relics of the old government will come soon enough. For now, we need to stay focused.
Alright, stay focused.
That photo gives me chills. The plaque underneath says, Blast Day, always remembered.
I guess we use the elevator. Go to the 36th floor.
Dr. Aquino said the research was kept on the 36th floor, so that's our next stop.
After you.
How are you feeling?
Just fine.
Just fine? You're not scared or worried or anything?
I've been scared too much in my life, Amy. So has everyone else. It's why we're in this situation.
We could die today, you know.
Maybe, but my last moments will be spent ridding the world of tyranny.
If anything happens, I have this car I'm fixing. Could you make sure my friend Gordon gets it?
Of course. In the event of my passing, return my hat to Bruce. Our mother will need to know.
Sure.
Okay.
Is that what you're looking for over there?
I don't know.
Yes, but when I saw it at Dr. Aquino's, it was being guarded.
Something about this doesn't feel right. See what you can find. I'll cover you from here.
Okay. Search the bookcase.
No, no!
What's the matter?
There's nothing here! Dr. Aquino's notebook is gone.
No, that can't be. It can't just have vanished. Tiberius must have taken it somewhere else. We'll find him and we'll make him tell us where it is. Come on, we've just got a few floors left to go.
Looks pretty comfortable.
Sit on it.
Unfortunately,
Huh?
now is not the time to sit down.
Always time.
Some government document. Probably establishing new laws or something. All right, let's keep heading up.
Right behind you. Don't worry, Amy. We're almost there. I can't wait to see the look on Tiberius's face when...
What was that?
Damn, the elevator stopped. They must have realized where we are. We've got to get out of here. We're sitting ducks. I'm gonna try and pry the door open. Maybe we can escape that way.
Prying? You need my metal bar for prying.
I don't see how I can use that there.
Do I give it to
I
her?
don't think she'd be interested in that. I don't see how I can use
Oh.
that there.
There you go. Up there.
Ah, excellent. We can climb up to the next floor and figure out a way to keep going from there.
Let's go then. You first. And then me. Like Superman.
More guards? Just what is Tiberius afraid of? No matter.
Danton, wait!
Stand down, wighead scum!
She's very violent. Can I shoot them again?
I don't want to risk hitting Danton. There has to be a better way of taking both guards out.
Well, I can take... Can I shoot the rope here? Oh.
Nice going, Amy.
They are now
You make
flat
your father
guards.
proud.
A lady wearing a fancy hat. The plaque at the bottom says, Livia McDowell, 2017 to 2052. What a mess. It's some kind of fancy cabinet. It's empty, apart from some old towels. I'll leave them there.
What's this?
It's the elevator maintenance panel.
And there we go. We have the elevator back. Can we get back in the elevator?
Okay, shouldn't be much further now. Are you ready?
Just 1 second. I need to check in with Bruce. Bruce, come in, Bruce. Do you copy? There's a lot of dead down there. Hard to tell from up here, but I think they're mostly guards. We need to move. They'll be coming for us. Come on, let's go.
What? Who are...
Where is Tiberius? And where is he keeping the green lung research?
Do we need to kill this guy?
You're Danton.
At your service.
Because he hasn't really done anything.
Where is Tiberius and where is he keeping the research?
He's up those stairs. He has the research with him. He was planning on using it as a bargaining chip. But please, have mercy. Tiberius is not well. He believes things are not as they are.
What are you talking about?
I took advantage of his weaknesses. I have not been honest with him about my abilities.
A fraud psychic. How original.
On all psychics, fraud?
What I have done.
Frauds?
Please, I beg of you, spare my life. I promise to atone for my mistakes. But I implore you, be gentle with Tiberius. He doesn't understand the truth.
This guy's a real piece of work. What do you think, Amy? Should we spare him?
Yeah, I'm gonna spare him. I mean, he's been a bit of a quack, but I don't think he's actually done anyone any harm. So I'll spare him.
Yes, he spent many years advising Tiberius. He might be of some use to us.
Very well. Leave now. We'll talk later.
Thank you.
Come on, we're almost done.
Do not fret. We aren't in any danger. The rebels will be defeated. Soon things will go back to exactly as they were, and it will be as though none of this ever happened. I love you too, son.
So it was his baby in the jar.
Tiberius, your time is nearly over.
Ah, you must be the elusive Danton. And Miss Wellard, you're still alive.
No thanks to you.
Esteemed guests, how lovely of you to break into my home. What is it you want?
We're putting an end to your reign, Tiberius. This all ends right here, right now.
How cute of you! Do you think you can waltz in here and fix this city's problems simply by killing me?
It's a start.
Do you really think the aristocracy will end with me? That it cannot function on its own?
A government has no strength without its head. I'm taking over.
Oh? And how do you intend to do that?
By becoming you.
What?
Oh?
I will wear your mask and clothes. I will become the new Tiberius. Then I will bring down the aristocracy from the inside.
How delightfully idealistic! Tell me, how much blood will stain your hands in pursuit of this goal?
Less than yours.
And if you do manage to bring about this change you so desire, how will you handle the plague or outside forces who wish to attack?
Greenlung won't be a problem for much longer. We know you've got the research to mass produce a cure. Your old friend, Dr. Aquino, will see to that.
He lives as well?
Yes, he's the Reaper.
Of course. It makes perfect sense. I think this little charade has gone on long enough.
I couldn't agree more.
No! What were you? My boy.
Oh dear.
My sweet, wonderful boy. How
Oh
could
dear.
You detestable hag! Do you realize what you've done? Oh, my beautiful boy!
He was in a jar,
My
mate.
only son!
That thing is your son?
Hold your tongue, or I will feed it to the ravens, Willard!
Alright,
So
alright.
that's what the soothsayer meant when he said, oh, God.
Do you see, Tiberius? This is the real world. Your family is dead. The city is a mess. Your delusions hurt everyone
Must
around
be
you.
getting towards the end now.
Amy, this is up to you. Set your sights on his heart. Go ahead, Amy. Finish him off. Put the pathetic creature out of his misery so we can rebuild.
Miss Willard, you cannot let her be in charge of a new government. She will ruin more than she will build. If you spare me, I will make sure that you and those you hold dear are taken care of. You'll want for nothing. Order must be maintained, but we can make things better. Slowly, peacefully.
Don't listen to any more of his lies, Amy. Only a flood can fix it.
I'm gonna have to choose which one to shoot. I have the option to shoot them both. If I shoot her, he stays in power. He might still get the cure. We'll still have the aristocracy. We're a bit not all there. I shoot him. She said she's going to become him. I don't know how things will change. Or I can just be done with it, shoot them both, and see what happens. I don't know. I'm going to shoot them both, I think. Just see what happens.
This will change nothing.
Good work, Amy. You made the right... Wait, what are you doing?
Saving our country.
It's like there's no preemption there. There's no preamble or anything. Just...
For both of you.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to shoot you. Leave your bodies there.
So?
I got your research.
Indeed, and so much more. That was quite the impressive display.
Thank you.
So, what happens now?
At the very least, we cure Greenlung. After that, I have no idea.
There's still the other aristocrats to deal with.
Yes, and the question of who will govern the people.
Please stop looking at me like that. I am no leader.
Consider what you've done in the past few weeks. How quickly you've risen. The city needs someone like you, Amy.
I'll do it, but on one condition.
She changed her mind quick.
To rule with me.
Oh?
Sure. You have connections in the other ministries. Help me take Tiberius's place and convince the remaining aristocrats to form a better government.
Introduce a bit of uncertainty. Are you sure that's what the people will want?
The people want their lives back. I think we can deliver that.
Interesting. I think it will take a lot of work, but we can definitely build a better future for this city. Which reminds me.
I think that decision at the end.
A carburetor and spark plugs, designed to fit an older model vehicle. They were just.
I think those three choices were three different endings. I probably should have saved at some point.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Now I think we should.
And I could have seen all three.
We both have a lot of work to do. I should have the cure ready in a few days. I'd be honored if you were my first patient.
It would be my pleasure.
Take care of yourself, Amy.
November 9th, 21 years since the bombs fell. Growing up, I thought my biggest headache would be gas leaks and carburetors. Now I worry about national food supplies. Still, it was worth seeing the party in the streets when Greenlung was finally cured. Dr. Aquino is confident our industry will be back in the next 5 years at this rate. I certainly hope so. Sometimes I miss the old days.
5 years for a pandemic to go away, eh?
Chat with my friends, but at least now, when I look out over the market, I can see them all smiling back at me.
Even unlocked free will, and the light shines on. Hey Daisy, I didn't see you there. How you doing? Finally finished it, yes. You snuck in. Well, you certainly did that. How you doing? On this wet Wednesday. That was a good game. I like that one. Can't complain. Good. Suppose I need to figure out what I'm going to play next. You've snuck in just at the end of not only the game but the stream. But I need to figure out what to play next. Space Quest? Which one? It's been years since I've played any of them. You're gonna say 1, aren't you? Like the really old one where you have to use your... So I think the first Space Quest you needed to use words. The old interface. Let me turn that down a bit. That was a bit loud. I think they released it as a point and lick. That would be an interesting game, wouldn't it? That's just not the right sort of game you want to ever play. Right, let me just I'm gonna switch this over. Hang on one sec. Where's my button here? Sources. If I turn that off, turn that on, then we can keep the music. Well, I can't because I'll click off of it. The music will stop. Let's open a new window. Space Quest, eh? Hang on one sec. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Turn that off. Turn that off. Press that. Ah, there's too much sound going on there. Whoa, Space, you reckon we play the first one? Oh, Leisure Suit Larry's definitely point and click. And that's probably my style. I've never played the old Leisure Suit Larry's. Let's actually... Where am I looking? I don't think Space Quest is on Steam, is it? I might have to look at GOG or something. No, they've got a Space Quest collection. Space Quest collection. Yeah. $9.99. It's good price, good price. But buy it in the Activision bundle. £421. It's probably a little too much. Let's add that to the wish list. I could check that on GOG as well. I do need to figure out what my next game is going to be. Which would you prefer, Deity, if you're going to hang around? I mean, I'm not going to start it tonight, but if you were to come back on the next stream, which should be Sunday, so it'll be a longer stream. Which would you prefer? A bit of Leisure Suit Larry or Space Quest? Have you played them both? Or would you simply be watching? That's 4, 5, and 6. Oh, you have played them both. Fair enough. So wait a sec. What's the Space Quest collection? Is that number 1? Doesn't say which ones they are. I'm guessing 1.7 gig, that's probably most of them. Leisure Suit Larry, that's he has a funky name. Larry Laffer. Ah, that's quite expensive for a game that's that old. Don't you think? Whereas newer ones are cheaper. Apart from that one, that must be the most recent one. Yeah, I'm not getting that. I'll have to look into it. I'll have to decide which one to get. I mean, I do have other adventures that I'm still working through as my point and click. I got some doozies that I have yet to finish. Black Ops, I have no idea why Black Ops is in point and click adventures. That makes no sense whatsoever. So I've got 3 of the Blackwell series to finish. I need to finish Beyond the Steel Sky and Beautiful Desolation. I need to start Broken Age. Unwritten Tales 2. I played a little bit of it. I don't think I got very far. And I do really need to play the or replay. Oh, what are the games called? Gabriel Knight. I remember playing them when they first came out and being blown away, but I never finished them. Disco Elysium's not quite point and click, but neither is Her Story. You can come out of here. But I do have a lot. No worries. Distractions are distractions. It is what it is. Right, but I have finished Childlight, so let's uninstall that. Yerp. It's just going through the point and click adventures I've got, seeing what we can play. I managed to get Siberia cheap, and they're supposed to be quite good. Again, Walking Dead, not really point and click adventures. Neither is The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, but still. So many games, so little time. Thimbleweed, no, I really need to finish that. I think I've only played it for what, less than 2 hours. I've forgotten everything. I've forgotten everything that I found or everything that I played on it. It's been so long. I do vaguely recall. Oh, you haven't played it at all. Might be a game to go through then. I do recall there was something about collecting specks of dust or something on the ground, if I remember rightly. But yeah, I could do that one next, couldn't I? I mean, look, last time I played it, April 2017. So. Anyhow, I think it's actually time to call it a night, I'm afraid. I know you just sort of snuck in just as I was finishing up, but I do appreciate you being here, Deity. It's always nice to see a friendly face, although I don't see your face, but you know what I mean. And yeah, I'll be back on Sunday, probably around midday. I don't think I'm going to be doing a bonus stream on Saturday, but you never know. Depends what the weather's doing and whether my area of the country is locked down. So yeah, that's basically it. I'll see you next time. Bye bye now. Hang on. You just snuck in, Apollyon. A new beginning. You'll have to remind me. Is that a game? Is that a point and click game? Oh, it's a new beginning video game. Oh, by Daedalic. I like them. Hang on. Let's go over here. You can see this too. Oh, by the way, Apollyon, I owe you a Bean Boozled. I know I don't have this game. Alright, hang on. Let's have a look. I do like their Deponia series. I've only finished one of them. But I do have the others that I need to finish. Story about the survival of mankind. London, England, not far from where I'm living now. Well, this is certainly different. This is not light-hearted like Deponia. While we're watching this, Apollyon, I owe you a Bean Boozled because you subbed, and I think it's only fair. At the time, I had it on, so. But I've just done Shardlight, which is a little heavy, so let's just finish watching this before I open this pack. Does look very dark and ominous. This is our last chance to save the planet. I think this might not be the next one I play because I've just done. I mean, I sort of peppered Monkey Island in there over the weekend, but Shardlight was... It felt like playing 2020 the game. Okay, well that... I mean, that's all well and good, but it didn't tell me a lot about the style. Let's have a look, see. Normal point and click stuff. Looks good. New beginning, final cut to the dark eye, chains of... Oh, those are... Oh, okay. Those are games. I thought that was the title of one game. And I thought, it's a bloody long title. Are these games all part of this Armageddon bundle? Ah, right, okay. So many point and click games. I mean, I not grew up on them. I was an adult when I played them first, but I thought they had all fallen out of favour. Let me add that to the wish list so I remember to do that. Right, before I go any further, let's go back here. I owe you, Apollyon, I owe you, I don't know if you know these things. Basically jelly beans. And for subbing the other day, I owe you one. Any particular colour, or do you want me to spin the wheel? Basically, each colour has two flavours. One's a nice flavour, and one's a really, really bad flavour. Want me to just spin the wheel? Or would you like pick a colour? I have had one before and it was fucking awful. It really was. Sour milk was horrible. Right, I'm going to spin the wheel then. Oops, no, let me hold it properly. Oh no, that didn't even land on one. There we go. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, it's pointing to that little orange fella. Little orange fellow is... Okay, I need to pick an orange one out. It's either peach Or it says here bath, which I'm guessing means sick. So let me match. That's this fella down right at the bottom. Hang on. I'll get him. I don't want to pour all of these out, just in case they get mixed up with the nice ones that I have. Hang on, it's here. I mean, you deserve it just because you subbed. Ooh. Got him. Okay. I'm not. Why? Why do I do that? I don't do it anymore, trust me, because I had a couple of these and they were bloody awful. But there you go. Little orange fellow. Peach, which I like, or sick. Oh, unlucky. That was peach. That was a nice one. Woo! That was so lucky. That could have gone so much worse. Could have ended the stream with me being sick. No. Oh. I'm all right with that. Okay. I can't hang around as nice as it is to chat. I've got stuff to do, so I need to finish up. But I will be streaming again on Sunday. And I'm going to find something a little bit more light-hearted to do after playing through Shardlight. I can have my whispers open. But what I don't want to do, I think let's turn that off. You don't need to see that. Yeah, my whispers are open. You can send me a message if you want. But yeah, so I need to go. And thank you for stopping by. I know, Apollyon, you just sort of joined at the end. Oh, sorry I didn't get more time to chat. But I will be around on Sunday. And play something a little bit more light-hearted, I think. Definitely. But catch up with me on Twitter. I'm there. You'll see when I'm going live. I'll see you all next time. Thank you for stopping by. See you later. Bye bye again.